Okay, this next example says a small business makes wooden flutes. The monthly overhead is $75 and each flute costs $9 in materials and labor to make. If these items are sold for $12 each, how many must be sold each month to break even? So break even basically means that your cost, whatever your costs are, has to equal whatever revenue you bring in. So you're not making any money and you're also not losing any money. You're just breaking even. So I'm going to use C and R to represent my equations. You don't have to, but I'm just going to go ahead and do that and say for my cost, it would be the overhead, which is $75. So it depends on, this is really small, but it could be example, could be rent, utilities, things like that. Plus how much it costs for each flute that you make, which is $9. Now your revenue, or how much you make, is $12 for each flute that you sell. So that's your cost, that's your revenue. Again, there are other ways to write this, so this is just one way. And then I want to know when I'm going to break even, which means I have to set my cost equal to my revenue, and then solve. So I need to combine my x terms, so I'm going to subtract 9x from both sides of the equal sign. I'm going to get 75 equals 3x. To get x by itself, divide both sides by 3, and I get x equals 25. And so again, this is a word problem. That would be 25 flutes. If you sell that many, then you break even. If you sell more, you'd make money. If you sell less, you'd lose money. Now be careful, if I had gotten a decimal answer, let's say 25.3, you can't make 0.3 of a flute. So for example, let's just do this off the side. If we had gotten, which we did not, 25.3, you can't make 0.3 of a flute. So you would have to round up and say approximately 26 flutes. Okay. And then you would break even.